welcome back to Talk of the Town. Coming up the week of February 15th through the 18th is the eGolf Palmetto Hall Championship, presented by the Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa. Joining us today are Stewart Moore, Chief Operating Officer of eGolf Professional Tours, and Skip James, Director of Sales and Marketing for the Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you today?
Doing good, thank you.
Thank you for being with us today. So the E-Tour has chosen Hilton Head Island and the Heritage Golf Group's Palmetto Hall courses to host the event. Mm-hmm. So what is the reason behind that?
Well, we had many successful events years ago at Oldfield Country Club up in Okatee, and really wanted to venture onto the island for future tournaments. And at the end of 2009, we touched base with Heritage Golf Groups to inquire about the possibility of playing some of their courses on the island, and made a few site visits and really loved everything we saw about Palmetto Hall, from the conditioning to the difficulty of both the Cup and Hills courses. It really set up for us a great way to kick off of our season. So in the beginning of 2010, we started our year at the Palmetto Hall Championship, and then re-upped in 2011, and it made so much sense to come back yet again in 2012 to again start our season. We're very excited. The golf courses it's a great test for our guys starting the year, coming out of the winter doldrums. The golf courses are so difficult to where you don't necessarily have to shoot 65 or 66 to get a good early lead. You can shoot 68, 69, kind of ease into your year and still have a pretty good standing.
Yeah, some of the courses I was reading online that there were they were giving some, I guess, idea of how to play some of the holes. Yes. Because some are extremely difficult.
Yeah, the Cup course is generally known as one of the most difficult golf courses on the island, and it's a very unique course with some geometric designs and shapes to the bunkers and the greens, and there's just hazards everywhere, as there are with many of the courses on the island. Well-placed ponds and lagoons, and certainly out of bounds, and some pretty thick forests on both the Cup and Hills courses. So it's a great challenge. It's good. You know, we've kind of established ourselves as, I guess, the de facto #3 tour in the U.S., and so it's a good proving ground for these guys to really get their feet wet going into the year and hopefully play their way towards the PGA Tour.
Right. So this is your 11th season.
Yes.
Your third year in Palmetto Hall, at the Palmetto Hall course, and so you offer these players an opportunity to really showcase how I guess up and coming golfers, you get to showcase how good they are.
Well, golf is such a unique sport as opposed to basketball or football, where you would get drafted out of college. With golf, if you turn professional out of college, you still have to work your way up to the PGA Tour, and all that entails is essentially a qualifying school at the end of the year. Well, for players that don't make it, or maybe for guys who lost their status on the PGA Tour, they need somewhere to play, and that's kind of where we come in. I guess you could assimilate us with AA baseball, so to speak. And so we have a lot of our guys that advance the PGA Tour each year, but they play with us for the months leading up to Q School, and then hopefully play their way onto the big stage.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity for them. The relationship between the eGolf Tour and Westin Hilton Head Island Resort and Spa, it led you to, I guess, ask them to look towards them to be your presenting sponsor.
Yes, they were our host hotel for the 2010 and 2011 events, and Westin is such a unique brand that's really in the upper echelon of hotels, and that's also how we view our tour, and it's also how Palmetto Hall views both their golf courses. So there seemed to be a lot of synergy there to hopefully partner up for 2012. So we reached out to Skip and to Lisa Tennyson at the Westin a few months ago to say, hey, why don't we expand this relationship a little bit and bring it in on the presenting sponsor side, keep it as the host hotel for the tournament, and really see if we can make a successful partnership going forward. And it's really great. The Westin Hilton Head, for people that haven't stayed there, oceanfront resort,
magnificent,
hotel,
isn't
it's
it?
unbelievable.
It is.
You look out off your balcony and just look straight out to the Atlantic, and the setting is immaculate.
Yeah, the hotel itself is it's pretty magnificent. Skip, you guys, I guess, were interested in accepting that position as being the presenting host, I guess, and so, what does that do for the Westin, and what do you see as the future of this event, as well as what it does for the island?
We want to do everything we can to help it continue to grow. Golf, being a golf destination, we want to do everything we can to promote golf. And February is a great time to play golf on Hilton Head Island, and we're just happy to be part of the tour, and we hope that we can help it to grow. And you know, it is the second professional golf tour event on the island of Hilton Head Island, so we hope that can grow over the years as well.
Right, and you've been associated with eGolf Tours for
this is our third
years
year
now, right?
This is our third year, and our attendance at the resort has grown in the number of room nights that we receive from the event, and we expect that to happen again. And it's such a perfect combination. We're a beach resort. We're also a golf destination, and we have many other activities on the island for people to enjoy. But Hilton Head Island is one of the best places in the United States, if not the world, to play golf. And people just need to come out and experience it.
And the Westin, I know you won't say it, but the Westin is one of the best places to stay, obviously.
I'll say it.
I'll second that.
So I guess we'll just finish up, Stewart, with a little bit more about the dates, how people get a hold of you, and is it open to the public?
It is open to the public and free of charge, so please come out and see, I guess, what you would call the PGA Tour Stars of Tomorrow. The dates of the event are going to be February 15th through 18th, Wednesday through Saturday, so we'll have a full field the first two rounds and then cut to the low 33% and ties for the final two rounds. We'll have leaderboards all over the golf course. Anyone looking to follow the action online can do so at eGolfProfessionalTour.com. We'll have a full leaderboard up there with statistics, and you can follow your favorite player and check out some bios of the guys. And one more exciting thing that we're doing with this event at Palmetto Hall, and the following week we're going to return to Old Field up in Okatee. The leading money winner from those two events will earn a spot in the European Tour's King Hassan Trophy in Morocco.
Wow, that's exciting.
In March, which has a purse of $2 million and one of the best tournaments in the world. So we're very excited to offer that.
Exciting.
Yes,
that's terrific.
Should be great.
So they can also call Palmetto Hall and get more information about the e-tour. And I guess as far as accommodations, etc., the Westin would be a good 681-4000 would be a good number for them to call.
Absolutely, we have plenty of availability left at this time, so please call and book your room and watch the event.
Okay, great. Thank you, gentlemen.
Great.
It should be a great tour for you.
It will.
And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.